Welcome back, my dearest, evilest Cossacks. Welcome back to ever so amazing Cossacks Back to War. War for Independence, the Ukrainian campaign mission I have no idea the number exactly. But last time we destroyed the blue player completely. He will not be making any more units for the fact that he does not have any resource income whatsoever. Unbelievable, right? Usually in RTS games you do have to kill everything possible to be able to actually completely annihilate the enemy. And the enemies are actually attacking us with grenadiers, no less. Grenadiers which are not mercenaries, interestingly enough. They're not mercenaries, so that means these bastards truly, I mean, they do have 18th century barracks. And that's kind of a unique considering the age we are in. We are at 16 something, right? What's happening? Something is happening. Oh yeah, right. I'm actually trying to annihilate their buildings. As you can see, it's on fire. But it being on fire, it doesn't do anything for the AI. When it's on fire for us, the actual building goes to poof. But when it's the AI, who gives a fuck, right? So okay, let's start doing the bad and the ugly, and that specifically it's gonna be about spamming winged hussars. An addition that is very welcomed by me, considering that those winged hussars are one of my favorite units in this game. And again, as you can see, nothing really to worry about. Let's move towards this location here with this massive, beautiful Ukrainian force of Imperial Sardukars. The guys, these people are the strongest of all men on the entire planet. Ukrainians managed to make this game, so it's understandable the Ukrainian faction is OP as fuck, right? That's what people tend to say, but I say this is the best faction because the fact they like the look of it, they like everything about it. I like the guns, I like the siege Cossacks that we are now touching upon, and I love that the addition that the only thing that the Ukrainians have in terms of infantry are my Imperial Sardukars, and that's really just nice and dandy. So this is what we're gonna be doing. We're gonna go completely around the enemy, and that's what we should be doing. I mean, I don't know. They probably have the ability to shoot at us with the towers. This is the white player, the white side, the white Polish player, not the blue player who got completely annihilated and has no use whatsoever. A lot of wing hunters opening fire, the white player opening fire upon us. Let's move into the enemy. And let's rape, pillage, and burn, of course. As you can see, again, the power of the musketeers, which are not really musketeers, but Imperial Sardukars, or Surduks as they are truly called, and of course plus the additional of annihilation or taking the mines for us, plus you take the civilians inside, the peasantry inside, so we are getting gold, which was the more important resource. Anywho, amazing stuff, just amazing stuff right there. Let's move onto the last fortress of the enemy, which of course is specifically the white Polish player. We destroy him, it's a GG. As you can see, there's a poor asshole, poor pikeman 17th century, Polish pikeman 17th century alone, has only one little weapon in his hand, which is pretty long to be honest, but still he could poke someone's eye out. And again, another mine. I'll be honest with you, in this section is that the game is not hard at all. I have not faced any moment where it was difficult. Annoying, but not no difficulty setting like, very hard. Now either like Manager Art to War added new missions, right, new campaigns and stuff, and you have the options of easy, normal, hard, very hard difficulties. And believe me, on very hard, you're getting gangbanged. I can't even finish. I cannot survive for 5 minutes on very hard because most of those missions are hard as nails when you go on very hard. Derp. But in this vanilla Europe at War, the missions are not as hard. They are not as hard as I expect them to be, in all honesty. Now again, we'll see how the tower behaves. Will they open fire upon us? What will happen? So they have the white winged hussars, Polish white winged hussars coming from the sides. We are with them, beautiful Sardukars. And no, the enemy is actually not opening again with the towers for it. So that again, that means that they do not have the ability to do the good, the bad, and the ugly. They do not have coal or iron in huge supply or at all, or otherwise they would be shooting at us constantly, which again is a very nice thing, because that means I can just enter and finish this entire mission with just a beautiful spam of move in and attack command. Let's see how that's gonna go for us. Of course, I would like to utilize these beauties. That is our siege Cossacks for just raid, pillage and burn. Take everything that you can, and that's it. And that's exactly what we shall be doing. Go. Excellent. We have a beautiful amount of forces moving right into the enemy main town center. Now, of course, the siege Cossacks capturing the warehouse, destroying of the artillery depot, and of course we have a huge amount of our Sardu cars just charging into the enemy. The thing will explode and it kills a few of my Sardu cars, actually quite a few, not just few, quite a bit of my Imperial Sardu car. Full charge into the enemy, my friends. Full charge into the enemy. Capture, rape, pillage and burn, the classical stuff. When Conster is trying to defend, but let's be honest, it's a GG. As I said, the game is not that hard. The missions have not been hard at all. Kind of disappointing in that part, because I was hoping that, you know, as we progress, mind you, this is the second campaign, maybe the third campaign is gonna be harder, or maybe just that last mission is gonna be the hardest. But to be honest, in the British campaign, all the missions were pretty much easy, even though you were always limited in the amount of forces. It was an enjoyable experience, but not hard to get to the point where it's annoying that you have that specific, you have to make the specific build order, which I'm not a fan of in any game where that's how it's supposed to be played. Anywho, as you can see again, complete destruction. The enemy doesn't surrender at the moment. Maybe I have to capture all this, and there you go, or completely just annihilate the enemy with my cannons. That alone is gonna take a while, to be honest, and if that is true, I will be needing some time to do this off screen, or maybe, you know what, not off screen. We can talk about many other things as we are doing this, in all honesty. Let me just make sure that I have annihilated all the storehouses. Everything that we might have captured. Delete, thank you very much. Sexy, indeed. Now what we're supposed to be destroying completely, I believe it's just about the barracks, and that's it, because in all honesty I have no idea what next. Maybe this is the last thing we can really capture. As all honesty, maybe it's beyond. Let's utilize our beautiful siege Cossacks to explore a little bit more on the bottom part. Let's see what's on the bottom part. Is that ours? No, it's not. That's a stable Polish. Again, you cannot really capture at all enemy military buildings. Some people might enjoy that, then you have to really... I like that. I like that not all buildings can be captured by you. That's a good thing. That's a good thing in any game, because, you know, that's just then really kind of annoying. It gets those moments that are probably annoying for many people. Control A, it selects all your units on the battlefield. Doesn't matter who they are. We have 492 of our beautiful Imperial Sardu cars. 5 cannons ready to annihilate the enemy town. Let's go for it. Over here, Control D. Now we can start a little bit, just go faster now. No need to jerk around. Definitely we have to destroy buildings, these certain buildings, or of course I'm gonna destroy everything else that is, well, that we captured from the Polish peasantry. Do remember in that one mission with the British, the mission before the last mission, we had to capture one of the enemy town centers. We captured the enemy town centers, and the mission didn't end. You had to actually delete the damnable thing so it actually explodes, and it's a GG. Now I will again say the damage, we'll see how our cannons really do against. As you can see, it's gonna take a while, in all honesty, which means I'm just gonna spam a huge chunk of my cannons and build more cannon foundries. As yes, why the hell not? That's gonna take a while though. That's gonna take a while, but we won, and that's the gist of it. We actually won. So let's build another cannon foundry over here, or right here, or maybe right there, or anywhere maybe. Derp, right here, there you go. Let's build another cannon foundry right here. It's gonna take a time, but to be honest, if this might be the best thing. Like the regular cannons, they shoot faster than your howitzers, And they're doing a nice damage, but we should try also a few howitzers just to make sure that maybe they do a better damage, a better output damage against buildings and all that. Because again, it definitely this would take a long time. Anywho, Cossacks 3 coming out, who knows when. I'm very hyped for the damnable, beautiful, sexy game that it truly is. It's like if the Fire Glow came back and said, you know what, we're getting Sudden Strike. Oh wow, we didn't capture this. Maybe that's why. We didn't capture Townsend. Wish you the very best. Take care. Fire Glow for the win. Sudden Strike for the win. Good stuff. Maybe. Explode. Great stuff. Come on. Boom. Boom chicka boom chicka boom boom boom. So yeah, Cossacks 3 coming out soon, maybe this year. If it comes this year, it's gonna be one of the greatest RTS games that ever happened. 3D engine looks good. Everything is stable. Let's hope that it actually goes well, because let's be honest, transition from 2D 3D/3D to complete 3D engine tends to fuck up a few things, and let's hope they do it well. It doesn't have a performance issue when thousands of units are on the screen, though to be honest I feel like my computer is gonna die when it plays the damn whole thing, so that alone might be a problem. We'll see. Saying it again, if it's like coming back to the old school, to the good stuff. GSC, I still have like a highest hopes for their product, because from what I've seen from the videos, music and OST and all that bullshit looks amazing. So who knows, maybe when this video is out finally, you will actually have Cossacks 3. Well, that should I say, we should have Cossacks 3 at that point and time. So hell's motherfucking bells, good stuff. Hopefully they're the best reviews ever, and that's it. I wish you the very best. Take care of yourself. Next mission.